Yeah, but as I say, at the end of this loyalty mission, the sound cuts out, which is kind of annoying. It is particularly irritating. Apparently, I think it's more of a glitch just to do with consoles. I've seen gameplay, although I'm saying that I've seen gameplay both on Xbox and PC where this doesn't happen. But when it happened the first time, I went and checked the old interwebs, and apparently it's a widespread issue across quite a lot of copies of Mass Effect 2. Where for some reason, right at the finale, right at the biggest moment of this loyalty mission, the sound just cuts out. Which is kind of irritating, it really kills the mood. But I believe in Harriet's shop there was a few things I wanted to pick up, which I didn't last time I was here. Visor, increased headshot, spare. Oh no, I didn't want to buy that stuff anyway, did I? I don't know, all that stuff is really good, but to be honest, I'm never going to wear it. Like headshot stuff, I know it looks good, you know it's good, but to be honest, I just... 25%. Shoulder pads, I've already got shoulder pads. There is one thing I don't have, I think it might be gauntlets. Increased speed. I will get the sniper rifle damage though. Yeah, but I know like stuff like visors and stuff are really good, and I'm not wearing any. But to be honest, I just don't like the look of them. Honestly, that's the whole reason. I know they do great damage, but I just don't like how they look. I think they look a bit funky sometimes. And you know me, I'm all about the story.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago, and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I wouldn't say that. I've helped her quite a lot since I've been here, but there's no way I work for Aria.
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Okay, well first I have a couple of questions, so tell me a little bit about Neff.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative? How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Is that a word the kids use these days? Whoa, dude, your work is fresh. Alright, why don't you tell me about Neff's friends then?
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
Well, I'm pretty certain she gave her some type of drug.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
I know you're hurting and all, but it probably didn't help the fact you gave her such a ridiculous name.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
I'm guessing that was some way that Morinth sort of drew her back to her. Kind of like, basically like a drug.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry, I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Okie dokie, we will be respectful and examine her things. Come on, Jack, let's have a party. If Shepard could jump, I'll be jumping on the bed right now. Samara, you're not invited. Go out there and be respectful. Okie dokie, what do we have here?
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
I think maybe she did stare at it for too long, because Morinth is definitely a one that fits inside the nutter butter category.
4 years' salary for it, but I'd never part with it.
Why was her voice so quiet? Does like Samara have a sound barrier around her or something? She was such a quiet woman out there. But anyway, well, let's read the oldest entry. Let's go from the oldest and go up to the newest.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Root's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then, the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Ooh, and it begins.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
I kissed a girl and I liked it. It tastes like pure death, because that's what happened to you, Neff.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces, we can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
And that's the way she gets you.
Close the holojournal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creatives. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Yeah, nice jump in there with the save, Samara. We've just sat there, heard Neff drop the name Morinth like 1,000 times, and then Samara, this is the work of Morinth. It's like, oh, well done. Greatest detective ever.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
Then we'll lay a trap, we'll dig a hole like Team Rocket in Pokemon, we'll get a net, and then that Pikachu will be ours. I mean, then we will get Morinth.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Well, what can I say? Women do just fall at the feet of Shepard. Maybe they're just trying to get close to Garrus. He has got that tall, scarred, calibrating attitude of his.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Hey, Morinth? Samara, what with those hiding in the shadow lines? That's Thane's thing. Don't go stealing his thing. I don't think he'd appreciate that.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Yeah, I guess really we should stop mocking your life right about now and probably move on. Any last words, Diana?
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
Nope, that's all. Apparently we're not going to tell you the information we have.
I should go.
Which I suppose in a way it makes sense. You find out something about a criminal and you you don't go and tell your victim's family so they can go jump in the line of fire and get hurt. So anyway, we have a club we need to go and where is this VIP entrance? I think it is back here and down there a little bit, but it looks like Samara's got something she wants to say.
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find this. Vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive your mission, I may return here.
And then a lot of people here I think are going to get flailed alive if she does. But okay, we need to go and oh wait, where am I going? Actually, where am I going? I've completely turned around.
Shit. You could thrive here if you're strong and ruthless. I like it.
Let's bring up the old map. I haven't done that in a while. VIP Club, that's where it is. It's right in front of me. How did I miss that? I knew it was around here somewhere. Haven't been to Omega in a while. I got all turned around.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
Yeah, I was kind of, is it just me or are your eyes really close together?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Alright, well by that case, Jack, Samara, you use your biotics, slowly nudge somebody into me, and then I Falcon punch them out. Falcon punches for everyone in this VIP club. And get the feeling if you know to drop Jarut's name, then you're not exactly the nicest of people around. Saying that you're on Omega, you're probably not a nice person anyway.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
And that's actually a good point Samara brings up. If you don't have a high Renegade or Paragon's morality or score or whatever, there's a good chance you can actually get flailed alive by her. Or lose a choice at the very end of this mission. You get a... I don't want to give it away, but you get a choice at the very end of this mission, like you do with most loyalty missions, and you lose the option to take that choice if you sort of get sucked in by Morinth.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited, but pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
So basically this is the one point in the walkthrough. If you are Paragon, you want to go Renegade. Anything, you just say the word she wants to hear.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
That's fair enough. I mean, you have lived for, what is it? You said 800 years, 400, 500 years, something like that. I suppose I can trust your judgment on this.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
An Elcor artist. That's something I'd like to meet.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morant will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Hang on, hold up a second. You said you're going to be watching me the whole time and you'll swoop in when I get in trouble. Yet you're going to stand and hide here behind a crate, then how do you know if I'm in trouble? And back here, there's a really odd, just kind of a black hole. How hard would it really be to put a wall there, or a door that can't be opened? But okay, in we go. Subtle Shepherd is subtle.